One of my recent Facebook Live presentations that's now a recording is titled Competitive Advantage. In that video, I talked about creating a financial platform for solving major problems, which typically are raising money for business opportunities, including real estate and the health and wellness niche that I'm very active in. And in addition to that financial platform, I talked about an opportunity for buying houses that are total turnkey and earning a very nice return on investment as measured by cash on cash. And then finally, I talked about the business opportunity being associated with me in the health and wellness niche and how wonderful that is to be helping people and being rewarded for that help. On this video, I want to come back to the Turnkey program because it's largely misunderstood. For clarification purposes, Turnkey simply means that your money does all the work and you don't. I'm in meetings every week where real estate investors present turnkey deals. And when I listen carefully to those deals, the return on investment projections are often inaccurate, and there's work involved on the part of the person buying the property. Now, in all of these opportunities, money is required. In a future video, maybe the next one, I will address how to take advantage of these opportunities when you don't have the cash. And you can do that. I need to teach you how to do that. But for now, I want to come back to Turnkey, where in our model, we have properties that can be purchased at very deep discounts from market value that are already occupied, and the people are paying for those houses. Now, in our model, just like when a person buys a car on terms, they do not get the title to the car. They get a certificate of title to the car until the note is paid off. When the note is paid off, the person gets the title of the car. Our housing program works very similarly. So our company retains the deed, and the person in the house is paying on a note. And when that note is paid off, they own the house. They get the deed. The terms of the note vary. Sometimes it's as little as 7 or 8 years, and sometimes it's 20 or 30 years. We work with the person in the house so that they can afford the monthly payments. So the benefit to our business for that system is that we're able to resell those deals to a turnkey investor, meaning somebody will buy those houses and they will receive a return that's typically in the range of 12 to 15%. When you buy multiple properties, the return is closer to 15%. If you're buying one, the return is lower. So it's very, very important to understand that there is no repair work required, no maintenance. You have no responsibilities for that house other than to receive the check that's sent to you once a month, if you even want us to collect the cash that we're already collecting from the person in the house. And our systems are set up to do that. All the legal work is taken care of. So when a person decides to buy one of our houses, they deposit the cash in an escrow account. When we transfer the legal work, the deed and the promissory note to the name that they select, either personally or their corporation name, like an LLC or a trust, then we will do that. And when that paperwork is done, the funds are released to us and they have the house. Simple as that. Now our price points vary. We have one house right now that you can buy for $15,000. A lot of our houses are in the range of $30,000. One house that we have available is $78,000. Now here's the key. Almost none of these houses are in our local market. We buy nationwide. That's how we get the good deals. And we also have the systems in place to manage those houses wherever they are. So candidly, that's one of the barriers that I run into when I present these opportunities in the local market. People who are investors typically like to see, feel, and touch the house. I tell them, go to Zillow or go to the online presentation of these houses and you can see the pictures. You can meet with our team. You can see how we manage this. It's all done correctly and very, very secured. What's the downside? What's the risk? Well, the number one risk is that the person in the house runs into some life event where they can't continue paying on the note. It can happen. It doesn't happen very often. But if it does happen, here's what we do. We work with them and help them find another place to live. And then we use our system to get another person or family into that house on a new promissory note. Now here's the benefit. Let's use an example of a promissory note at, say, $30,000. And the person's paying on that note and they stop paying. Well, I can show you that if the promissory note is at $30,000, the market value as is for that house is likely to be $40,000 or more. In fact, likely more. So what happens is when that person stops paying for whatever life event reason, and we find another person for that house, we get them in the house at a promissory note value that's higher than the original promissory note. And that house is yours. So you benefit from the higher payment. Now there is a period of time when there is no payment, and that is a risk. But again, the risk is very, very minor. Most of the people in our houses stay in the houses because they can afford it and they don't want to lose the equity that they have in the house. So they're highly motivated, but life events do occur. Divorces, death, loss of work, can't recover from work. All those things happen, but it doesn't happen very often. That's the good news. So I wanted you to understand Turnkey because that's one of the platforms in our financial model that we're creating that's available for you. The financial platform is awesome. 10 out of 10 people who have looked at this in great detail want to be in. Are they all in? No, for varying reasons, and I'll cover that in another video. But in the meantime, if you want to take a look at the financial platform, if you want to take a look at turnkey houses, and if you want to take a look at the medical device in the health and wellness niche that I am personally passionate about, and I've talked about in other videos, then contact me. My name is Steve Pollitt. My email is stevepollitt@gmail.com. And my direct contact phone is 727-224-4743. Have a great day, and I'll be talking to you again very, very soon. Thank you.